Sorry, can you repeat?
Okay.
It's always try to vaccinate very early. So if you separate the pigeons from the parents, vaccinate already for paramyxovirus. And then 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks later, you have to vaccinate with the smallpox.
Okay.
And if you vaccinate early, then you trigger the adeno, and then you get a very early adenovirus. Then it's maybe 3 days treatment, and then you are gone. And if you don't do that, and you vaccinate them later in the season, then you are too short on the races. If you get then adeno, it's too short to treat them, because you are too short on the races. You cannot train them before. You lose a lot of pigeons, and that's why we always vaccinate very early, and a lot of top loves vaccinate very early.
Il a dit en fait que il est important pour l'adénovirose de vacciner très tôt, avant la saison des concours. En fait,
vacciner contre la paramyxovirose et l'hypox.
Il faut vacciner dès que les pigeons ils sont séparés de leurs parents contre la paramyxovirose.
Ça les stresse et du coup ils chopent l'adénovirose.
Et il a dit 15 jours après, 2 weeks ago,
3 weeks later for pox, smallpox.
Il faut vacciner
3 semaines après contre l'hypox.
Les pockets.
First paramyxovirus, then 3 weeks later, smallpox with the breast.
Pox, it's salmonelle.
Non, mais on n'en a pas nous chez nous. Si, c'est les pockets.
Smallpox.
Ah ok, c'est les pockets. Pocket.
French,
Et en fait,
c'est avec le pinceau là.
C'est avec le pinceau, c'est pour les pockets.
Voilà.
Yeah, I use only the vaccination with paramyxo and paratyphus.
Yeah, but
Paratyphus from Zosalte.
Zosalte is not a good one, because Zosalte, it's a live virus.
C'est un virus vivant, il dit.
Yeah, and if you do that, if your pigeons have paratyphus, then you have to vaccinate with Zosalte, with a live virus, because then you stop immediately the paratyphus. But if you want to vaccinate for paratyphus, then you can better vaccinate with a dead virus. If you put a dead virus, then they can make their own resistance against paratyphus. And with Zosalte, they don't do that. Zosalte is only a treatment. And a dead virus, not a live one like Zosalte, a dead virus, you can have their own immunity against it. That's why I always vaccinate with a dead virus. And that I'm doing only maybe 4 or 5 weeks before the first race. Then I end them with a dead virus for paratyphus.
And which vaccine? With dead virus?
Mostly from 1 or 2 different veterinarians, because they make them themselves. Because if you have paratyphus, it's all different kind of groups. One veterinarian makes them against group A, and the other one makes them group B. And that's why I always use 5 weeks before racing season from veterinarian A, and then after the season veterinarian B, because they have 2 different kind of.
Il utilise 2 vaccins différents de vaccins morts pour la salmonelle, pour avoir la meilleure protection sur toutes les souches. Et le vivant, il est essentiellement utilisé pour des pigeons qui ont la salmonelle pour en traitement et pas en prévention. Voilà.
Okay, thank you very much for this info. And you're vaccinated with what's the name of the vaccine from paratyphus?
From paratyphus?
From Belgica de Weert?
No, from
der Sluis?
From Schreuder, van de Sluis, Schreuder and Peters in Belgium.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 different kind of dead viruses.
Ok.
3 vaccins différents
de chez Peters en Belgique, Van der Sluis de Pays-Bas et puis Schreuder Tolissen from Belgium also.
Yeah. They make their own virus. They make their own vaccination against that virus, and that's why I always.
That's only with the virus vaccinations died.
Yeah, but it's, if you
uniquement utilise des vaccins.
If you do each year the same vaccination, pigeons are getting resistant against it, and that's why I 1 year with something from Schreuder, the other year with something from Van der Sluis, the other one year something from Peters. I try to change that each year. If you do each year the same,
il change chaque année.
If you do each year the same, then you get a resistance against it.
Si tu utilises toujours le même vaccin, il a dit, Les pigeons, ils créent de la résistance. Et c'est also with the medish.
With everything. If you
I
give
think,
medicines, it's the same. If you
Yeah.
get each year you take the same tricho medicine, maybe 4 or 5 years and it don't work.
Il a dit si vous utilisez par exemple des médicaments, les mêmes médicaments pendant 3, 4 ans ou 5 ans, eh ben ça peut créer aussi des résistances. Donc c'est important de changer de médicaments en fait, de pas toujours utiliser la même marque et de changer. Ça c'est c'est vrai.
And I'm a mixture. I always put Colombovac. And the smallpox always Diftovac.
Ok. Il utilise Colombovac. Yeah. PMV. No?
Yeah. PMV.
Yeah, PMV. Okay. Can you explain for me and my friend from France your system from food?
I have my own food.
Il a sa propre marque de nourriture. Je lui demande de nous expliquer son...
It's nearly 20 or 25 years long I give the same food.
What's the name of your food?
The Champions Mix.
Yeah. Le nom de sa marque c'est Champion Mix, but it's not available in France.
I don't know.
Just in Belgium, in Holland, I think.
Belgium and Holland, yeah. If you have a big shop or something in France, they can order it. That's no problem. But at the moment, we only deliver in Belgium, Germany, England, and Holland.
En ce moment, il livre sa propre marque uniquement en Hollande, en Belgique, en Allemagne et en Angleterre, pas en
And
France.
they get 12 months a year, always the same food, always. But it's a very good quality food. 32 different grains, top grains.
32.
32.
32 sortes. 32
Yeah.
sortes de graines.
Different grains. Yeah.
Okay. And when the pigeons are coming with the race, you used the light or sport or...
No. I only have one type.
Il a uniquement un type de mélange.
I have a Champions Mix and I have the NPO Mix. NPO Mix is also
Dépulatif?
My food. That's you have to see that like a sort of energy mix. Hey, you know what energy mix is? A lot of fats in it.
Okay.
And that's the NPO Mix. I only use that when it's getting further than 300 kilometers, when it's heavy weather. Then I use a lot of NPO Mix extra.
Okay.
To get a lot of fats in the pigeon, because I don't like protein, I only like fats. Okay? And that's how my pigeon food is also a lot of fat in it, no protein.
Dans ces mélanges, il y a beaucoup de gras et pas beaucoup de protéines. Et en fait, il utilise NPO Mixed et Champion Mixed. Et c'est des sacs de mélange qui possèdent 32 sortes de graines. Et quand le temps, il voit que la météo, c'est avec un vent de face, le temps va être dur, il donne beaucoup de NPO Mixed.
I can show you, you can see it.
Yeah. Je peux vous faire montrer, il va nous faire montrer. I come with you?
Yeah, come on.
Donc ça c'est Champion Mix. Il n'y a pas de protéines. Hein. Si, un petit peu, regarde. Il y a un petit peu, vraiment un petit peu de poids. Du maïs noir, du maïs... C'est un mélange sport. Ok. Et ça c'est un mélange énergie. D'accord, with cacahuètes. Comment on dit peanuts? Des peanuts, hein?
Broken peanuts. Yeah.
Donc il y a des cacahuètes. Ah oui, d'accord.
NPO mix.
Et ça c'est du sport. You used only these two. Not depurative, not light.
I mix this 4 bags of dish, 1 bag of dish. Mixture together.
Ah oui, d'accord.
So that's what I get 12 months a year. When the racing season is started and it's 300 kilometers, then I feed them with the mixture 4 on 1. And then after about 7 o'clock in the evening, then I give extra energy, extra NPO mix. So when it's only when the races are tough.
Les concours sont difficiles, ils ont de l'énergie.
Ils ont de l'énergie en plus, ouais. Ok.
And this stuff.
But you don't play the Vitesse.
Of course.
You play the Vitesse.
I was this year. But I play from 100 until 700.
Il joue de 100 à 750 km.
I was provincial first love champion this year on the Vitesse. So
with this food.
But also for provincial love on the long distance, same food. Same pigeons, same food.
Okay.
I only have 40 racing pigeons.
Here?
No, they are.
Oh, sorry.
I only have 40 racing pigeons, 20 pairs. I race all races with them, from 100 until 700. I don't have pigeons who can only race 700. I don't have pigeons who can only race 125. No. I only select between 100 and 700. So each pigeon must race top on the short distance, on the middle distance and on the long distance. Always the same pigeons. Only all round. I don't believe in...
Ils jouent comme nous en fait. Avec les mêmes pigeons,
ils doivent tout faire.
Ils doivent tout faire.
Yeah.
I have the same method with you. Yeah. My pigeons for sprint, they are played also. The 100 kilometers to 600 kilometers. This is the same, the pigeons.
Over here the same. I only want all-round pigeons. I don't want speed pigeons. I don't want only middle distance pigeons. No, they have to be all-round. So they have to win on the 700.
Ces pigeons, ils sont all-round.
If you see like over there, Fast Rocket, he won the first against 215 kilometers against 22,000 pigeons, national. He won also the 10th from Limoges, national 700 kilometers, 730 I think, Limoges. So they are all around. They can win from the short distance, but they also can win on the long distance.
What's his name of this guy?
That's Fast Rocket, the son of 555 where you bought the hand from.
Ok. Un amateur a gagné donc un concours de vitesse et plus tard après dans la saison, il a gagné aussi un concours à 700 et quelques kilomètres à Limoges avec le même pigeon.
Like Super also, Super is very good on the small distance.
Super aussi, il est très fort, il a dit dans les demi-fonds.
His children can win races from short distance, but they can also, like Super Daisy is a daughter of Super Rossi. Super Daisy won the first national of Argenton. Argenton is about 600 and a little bit kilometers.
Tous les descendants de ces pigeons sont capables de faire des prix de vitesse au demi-fond.
So that's why I always tell all-round pigeons, other ones I don't want. I don't need Belgian pigeons who can only race against 200 kilometers. No, I need pigeons who can get further. In Holland, we begin 125. The next week, 200. The other week, 250. The other week, 300.
Il a dit en Hollande, plus les week-ends passent et plus la distance elle augmente.
C'est increasing.
C'est ça, il commence par exemple, mais c'est comme nous en fait, à 100, puis ça augmente, 120, 150. C'est progressif.
In Belgium, you can race each week 140. Each week 200. Each week 300.
En Belgique, il a dit tu as la possibilité de faire tous les week-ends des concours à 100 km ou à 200 km.
Les Hollandais ont un système plus proche du nôtre en fait.
Et les Hollandais, ils ont un système beaucoup plus proche du nôtre.
And that's why in Holland you need a different kind of pigeons. You need pigeons who can race all around. And in Belgium you can need pigeons for one distance.
Ils ont des pigeons là-bas en Belgique qui ont la particularité aussi d'être joués uniquement sur des distances comme que le demi-fond ou la vitesse, alors qu'ici en Hollande ils ont besoin d'avoir des pigeons all-round, c'est-à-dire qu'ils sont capables de faire toutes les distances.
And I always only keep 40 racing pigeons because I only look for quality and not for quantity.
Il a dit il a 40 pigeons, 40 veufs, mais il regarde pas la quantité, il regarde la qualité des pigeons. Yeah, of course.
I don't need lots from 200 meters.
Il veut pas de pigeons qui volent des grosses vitesses.
I never keep more than 100 pigeons in the winter time. Never. breeders.
Non, il garde jamais plus de 100 pigeons.
Tout confondu. Tout confondu, il garde jamais plus de 40 pigeons. Ok.
100 pigeons.
100 pigeons, tout confondu. Breeding, youngsters.
No, youngsters not. Breeding and racing all together, never more than 100 pigeons.
Jamais plus de 100.
Wow.
And when
jamais plus de 100 pigeons.
10 years ago, I only keep 60 in the winter times.
Il a dit 2 ans en arrière, il a gardé que 60.
Entre 10 ans.
What time? 2 years ago?
10 years ago.
Non, 10 years ago. 9 ans avant. 10 ans avant. 10. Il avait gardé uniquement 60.
I always look for quality and not for quantity.
Toujours qualité, pas.
And do you select the pigeons for the physical?
No, only on the basket.
You're not looking for the physical of the pigeons?
No. Only on the basket. If I keep a pigeon, he has to race per rollertal. We call it in Holland. So if there are 1,000 pigeons in a race, then he has to win 1 or 2 times in the season in the top 10.
Il a dit des fois,
deux fois un top 10.
Il a des pigeons qui, parfois, dans des contingents de 10 000 et quelques pigeons, ils sont capables de faire 2 top 10 dans plus de 10 000 pigeons. Et cela, c'est cela qui garde.
So I only keep pigeons who can win top 10, who can win races. Yeah.
Top 10, not top
Very
40 or
In combine, we race against between 1,000 and 2,000 pigeons each week.
Il a dit dans sa petite dans la petite région, il joue 1000, 2000 pigeons.
And I only like pigeons who can win there 2-3 times a year top 10. If they don't can, I don't need.
Il faut qu'il fasse 3-4 fois dans le top 10, sinon il dégage.
Sinon il les garde pas.
Très sélectif.
Yeah, this is the art selection.
But that's the only way to succeed,
La sélection, c'est la manière de réussir. C'est la clé du succès aussi.
C'est la clé
du succès.
Selection. That's everything. Selection on quality, selection on health. If a pigeon is sick, most of the time I already killed him before I go to the veterinarian. That's how I always select.
Il a dit en gros que si les pigeons ils tombent très souvent malades, il va pas faire que ça de les ramener au vétérinaire, il préfère les tuer que. Il veut des pigeons qui sont immunisés et des pigeons qui ont un bon système immunitaire.
If you are a fencer and you always look on medicines, then you will never be a champion.
Si tu passes ton temps à aller voir un médecin ou un vétérinaire, tu seras jamais un champion, il a dit.
No. Always try to have a good quality pigeon who can keep them healthy with normal pigeon, normal stuff. Like this, my pigeons get this 4 times a week, all year long.
Ces pigeons à Peter, ils ont de la naturaline 4 fois par semaine.
That's very cheap.
C'est pas cher.
Yeah, but it's very good for
et c'est très bon pour le système digestif, il a dit. C'est pas cher et puis c'est.
If I have to give something, then it's like this. But medicines, I try to not use medicines as low as possible.
Aussi peu de médicaments possible.
Il donne le moins de médicaments possible. You use only the products of natural, or you use also
only naturaline.
Naturaline.
Yeah, I use this already for 30 years.
Okay.
Depuis 40 ans.
But I put
depuis 40 ans quand même.
I put extra garlic in it.
Il met de l'ail. Il rajoute de l'ail à l'intérieur.
I take a bottle like this and I put a half a bowl of garlic inside. I let them stand.
Il ferme,
for
il met de l'ail.
2-3 weeks, and then I
pendant 3 semaines.
Then I give it to my
Pendant
3 semaines.
La moitié d'un ail dedans.
Il met de l'ail à l'intérieur. Vous mettez
I will show you. Come.
Et en fait, après, il laisse pendant 3 semaines et il donne à ses pigeons.
I will show you. Yeah, but that's how I do it. Everybody has his own system, but I don't believe in medicines too much, so.
And do you host another product?
Like these ones are already garlic inside.
Okay.
So I left.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sent, regarde. On voit l'ail. Et ça sent vraiment.
And I give this one day water, the other day this, and then the other day water. So about 4 times.
Un jour de l'eau, un jour ce truc.
You see this? I always take one box, it's 6 bottles together, let them over there, and then I start with one. So this one maybe is
comment on dit là en anglais déjà?
It's 2 or 3 weeks inside the garlic. The last bottle is maybe about 6-7 weeks inside, so that's no problem.
Ça peut rester très longtemps dedans et les plus vieilles bouteilles ont depuis 8 semaines de
8 semaines et tout ça. And you are also another products for another mark, bias van